Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. This whole Vic Mignogna and the Jamie Markey and the Monica reel and all this all these issues, they're kind of getting out of hand now. It's, as we said in the previous video, with all this that has happened over so many years, supposedly, obviously, Vic has been like this for the previous decade or 2 decades or something, but no one actually told the police. So, this is coming from Goshal Zen again. She's one of the big ones who is currently involved in this, and she's currently going through a legal battle against Jamie Markey, that Goshal Zen is saying that Jamie Markey abused them when they were underage. So what this one is, another Kick Vic person claiming that they saw Vic sexually assaulting minors, and that FUNimation's private investigation proved it, yet no one reported the sexual predator to the police. With so many witnesses and proof, why hasn't the police arrested Vic yet? #I stand with Vic. And this is going to be the key issue now, I think, going forward with a lot of the information. And depending on the court cases and if anything does come of them. Obviously, you've got all these people who've come out and said that Vic assaulted them or whatever. And, some were underage. And obviously you've had Monica and Jamie saying that he used to grab, fistfuls of their hair, pull their faces back, kiss them on the side of the face or the neck. It's like, well, if he done all that to you, why didn't you report it in the last 2 decades? All this has happened. But with this actual statement here by Goshal, there is actually 3 photos. And the first photo is this. But I have seen him act inappropriate with minors, so mine is more than opinion and there were actual crimes committed, but okay. Well, again, straight away, if you saw someone underage, who was, and Vic was acting inappropriate to them, I got 2 questions for that there. One is, why didn't you step in and stop it? Or 2, why didn't you report it to the police at that time? Again, you will have people going on saying, well, he's famous, I don't want to get involved. It's like, well, if you didn't want to get involved, then there's no point coming out now about it. You got that one there. The second photo is, no one is required to release confidential and private information just to state your curiosity. He was fired. Why is actually 100% not your business. Statements were released. You know why, you just don't know every gritty detail. Why do stands feel entitled to private information? Well, with that tweet there, I do understand that, and I do actually agree. All the details is not going to be coming out and letting just normal people ask, just because people say, I want to know you, I want to know what's happened, I want this, I want that. We're not going to get that kind of information. We're not privy to it, and well, when you look at it, it's just not going to happen. The third photo is another screenshot, I presume from the same conversation. We're going to be looking into the conversation as well in a moment. But it says, it is certainly difficult to much through Twitter for answers because it's overrun by emotions. Again, 100% fact. But if 2 separate companies performed independent internal investigations with evidence we aren't legally privy to and both found him worthy of termination, then we trust that. So, again, all that is true. We shouldn't be asking for information like, say, well, where's the proof? Again, I'm not on the Kick Vic side. I'm 100% on the I stand with Vic side, but we will never know what's going on with that information. No one will ever tell us unless it gets leaked. But the overall question for me, Goshal Zen actually says it in the following tweet I'm going to put up on the screen in a moment. But tons of people knew that this was going on, supposedly. For 10, 20 years, supposedly this has happened in public. at conventions, and there's been so many people who have been in the know of this, then why didn't they go to the police? If there's supposedly so much proof as well, why haven't the police arrested Vic at the moment? That's, again, when you look at it like that, it does put it all into perspective. It's like, first of all, because I was actually speaking about this with one of my friends, and we came up with it. Well, not we came up with a conclusion, but we came to the conclusion is if one of our friends was being assaulted like this sort of thing, we would automatically jump in, and if we saw it, we would jump in, or we would literally just go to the guy or the girl, whatever, and we would make sure that obviously they knew what they were doing was wrong, and obviously consequences would happen. But with this, when you got someone who is relatively famous, in the anime community, these are the rock stars, and why wasn't the police called? If there's been so much proof as well, why hasn't the police been arrested Vic yet? These are the things. Like, here we are now, Goshal Zen's tweet after the one she just done. So I'll just put on the screen by here. Guys, in which parallel universe is a voice actor capable of sexually assaulting minors out in public at anime conventions for 15 plus years without anyone calling the police? After the abundance of proof that surfaced this year, why hasn't the police arrested Vic? Riddle me this, kick Vic. Which, that's the one there. Straight away, for me, that's hit the nail right on the head. Because why? The police haven't been in touch. And obviously Vic is still out and everything's going on. Obviously Vic, he's suing these people. If people, again, with these sort of things, when you find out if people are guilty, look at Harvey Weinstein. He didn't sue people afterwards. He was arrested and he was, and obviously he's been found guilty or whatever of certain things. With Vic hasn't even been arrested, and nothing's going on, but Vic has taken these people to court. Goshal Zen did follow it up with a following tweet, and that tweet reads, "I am so over this witch hunt born out of rumours and baseless accusations. Spearheaded by Voice of Vegeta," so that's obviously Chris Sabat, and at Realisms, so Monica Real. "We all know by now that all the VAs that came out against Vic are your close friends' spouses, which they have been. And FUNimation is corrupt to the bone. They cater to your demands." So obviously, with Monica, Jamie, they're meant to be like best friends. Monica's girlfriend has come out, Ron Soy. He's the one who's come out, and he's the one who's actually on Twitter just going nuts. He's literally the one who was having to go at people. He's saying shit online. And obviously you've got Chris Sabat, who is, again, he's just being a complete and utter douchebag. But again, so is Sean Schammel, and so is DC Douglas. And these are all people together, and these are all close friends. So the way I see that is, it's basically a group of friends. They're trying to get rid of one of their friends they don't like, and they just thought this would be the best way. Because obviously, in the real world, if this sort of thing does happen, you normally go to the police straight away, and the police normally arrest them. Because obviously, under evidence that they have, or whatever, they normally get it done, and then something normally happens. But obviously with this, Vic is suing them, and we've seen that Rooster Teeth are hiring legal department, and they're hiring an attorney, they're hiring a paralegal. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell for future updates, and we'll see you soon.